we're back for another one. So we're going to be playing Ninja Gaiden, the first one. This one came out in the original Xbox back way then. Anyway, the point is that I would have played these games back then, but the thing is, like, I was into Halo, but this game was way too hard for me when I was a kid. But now I just I hate myself, and I'm starting to play more of these hard games, which I'm enjoying. I am. Now make sure you let me know if you are enjoying this type of stuff in the comments and like goodness, and we will, once I unravel my controller, get started and just go normal. The Way of the Ninja, Chapter 1. Look at this. Look how beautiful. Look how beautiful this is from a game back then, you know? Look at it. Now, I did play a little bit of it, like, a couple months back, and I'm like, you know what? I should not go any further than the first boss. I got to the second boss, and then I was like, oh, no, I should actually just play this here because it was actually pretty good, I think. I don't know. I like it. It's sick. I was gonna get used to the controls and... How do I... Okay, it'll tell me the control. I can't remember the controls, man. Just how simple it is. Hang on, I gotta turn this up. What the fuck's the options? Bro, I can't... Okay, so I can't get to the actual control. Like, I can't get to the options to literally just turn it up. Oh, well, I'll just boost the audio in the post. You just have to deal with it. Honestly, the camera is a little bit funny. Now, I already know some of this stuff, so I'm not going to stress too much, but we'll see how we go. Because I don't know, I kind of wish as a kid I played this and actually got half decent at it. Okay, so we got... It's the only downside, so... I'll run up here. Oh no, more ninja! Oh, look at them all. Fuck. Look at that, I can still remember the controls. Is there a way to lock on? I'm pretty sure there's a way. I can't remember how to lock on. All right, that's first person. That's Y, jump, X. All right. All right, let's just keep going because I sort of remember how to do this when I was playing it before. I did thoroughly enjoy this, eh? The graphics look fantastic. I think it's better than, like, you could say most modern games now. Sir, I can't know. I can't look at controls or anything. I'll figure it out and then it'll be like, late boss game. Oh, it doesn't count. Okay, I'm kind of spamming. You know, when you play Tekken, you just spam the buttons. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. All right, so I know I gotta go to this first boss is literally just like a sensei, really. In the Japanese culture, that sensei is basically just teacher. I did not know that sensei meant in Japanese. Hang on. Wait. Doesn't count. Fuck it. Fuck off. Alright. Yeah. Because I started learning Japanese because I like the Japanese culture and their JDM, like world, which is the Japanese domestic market. A lot of people say it's the Japanese drift machines, but it's Japanese domestic market that it's like stands for realistically. But no, I mean learning it and it's Steam. Get the fuck back here. All right, so this is like a lesser of it all. We're gonna get a key thing, is mouth guard thingy, to put that in there to get the key from memory. I'll tell you where I got up to when we get to like, it's literally just the second boss is where I got up to. All right, I don't know what half this stuff does, but if we go into here and then we go supplies, items, it tells you here, obviously it just gives you more health. And then this one completely heals you. Considering I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, I think sometimes I hit the like... I'm not going to heal up because I like the Japanese culture, and all that stuff. So I was like, oh, you know what? Let's learn Japanese. See, I thought there was a character like you can lock on. There probably is. I just can't remember it. I just know that this is where it is. I gotta come down here anyway because the key is down here. Oh shit, there's fucking bats that hurt me. All right, that's good. At least we're getting the heals. But yeah, no, so I just started learning Japanese and all the rest of it. Only like the last couple of weeks. I've only learned but realistically, I should be doing it more, but I haven't been. Come down to like laziness realistically. I've actually had some shit on. I was gonna take my time a little bit, but at the moment I'm just rushing it because I just kind of want to get... all right, we're good. Oh wait, there was a box up there. So give me a second. Let me fall through again. Let me go back up there and then grab the shit. All right, so we're back up at there it is. You got to get all of it, man. I don't want to go through that fucking hole again. Didn't want to do that. I gotta go back anyway. I just realized I gotta go back. When I go through that room, instead of going through the hole in the wall, I have to go back to the hallway. Correct. Yeah, correct. All right, so instead of there, yeah, it's back in the hallway. That's right. All right, here it is. And then we get the key, because we gotta get the key to get to the master's thingy-mabob. Yeah. Celebration jump. Oh, now we got more fight. Yeah, going back to the language and the whole thing I was trying to talk about before I got like distracted and went on a big ass tangent was sensei. This is just a save point. All right, so we're gonna. So you got 30 minutes in there. See what I mean? That's how far I got. So if you know, you know. Overwrite this data. Yes, overwrite. All right. Yeah. So I didn't know. I didn't realize that sensei meant teacher. I thought it was like master of arts or something like that. Or, I don't know. I honestly don't know what I thought it would have been. Never Googled it. Never thought about it until I started learning it. I was like, oh, that's what that means. There's a lot of like Japanese words that we use in the English language as well. Like obviously like sensei and stuff like that, even though it means teacher. I think it's just because it obviously sounds. Here we go. What was that? Honestly, this is a pretty thoroughly thought out game, I think. I'm waiting for this guy. Oh, nearly. Oh, I thought he would throw it down. Okay, we're good. All right. See, I'm slowly remembering how to play it and like the buttons and stuff like that. I am still mashing stuff. To be fair, like if it looks cool, 9 out of 10 I've actually just mashing the buttons and I don't know what I'm doing. Let's be real. Fucking jacked, dude. What's your gear you're on, bro? Had to be nunchucks, didn't it? Bro, the sound effects. That big nunchucks. Oh, I tried to jump over it, but you can't jump and block. No! Oh, I try to jump in between. Ah! It grabs. I'm not remembering the sequence. I'm probably gonna go through a bit just to get used to this. Did I beat him? Beat him, bro. That's on normal difficulty too. It's not hard or easy. Normal. Damn! The fuck?
The dragon sword. So your father is still in the sacred wilderness.
Yes. He has entrusted me with the sword while he continues his training. He never seems satisfied with the power he wields.
Someday you will come to understand the pursuit of power. Perhaps beginning with your training here. And what of the sister blade, the dark dragon? Has he left you in charge of protecting it as well?
It remains in the village under the protection of my father's clan. They will ensure that the sword remains untouched. Its dark power sealed.
It is a shame that such a sword must go untouched, such power unused. Alas, I am not of the dragon lineage. The sword is not of my concern.
Bro, fucking G. Look at the figures they made back then. Look. Dude's jacked, the dude's average, and then look at this thing. It's like, damn, Daniel. Look at that.
Master you.
Fuck, not the village. Not the village. Shit. My daddy's clan. No. All right, that took me 15 minutes. I did 56 kills, but this is like, I love it. Like, I want to keep playing more. Obviously, there's only a certain point. Like, my goal is obviously to do the boss fight and then see where we're at and then go from there. But I'm enjoying this, bro. This is like different. I love it. You know what I mean? Like, just okay, I got another one because refuel is like pretty much gone. But I remember I fought this guy, right? So the very first time I did this, I nearly beat him, and then the second time he killed me. No, the first time he killed me and I nearly beat him, and then the second time he killed me again, but it wasn't even close. But then the third time I got him, and this time I actually got him in the first go. That's crazy. All right, so what we have to do now, because I remember it took me like a little bit to figure this out at one point. I think it took me 5 minutes, but we go back to where we first started climbing up the walls, like basically where the first area where we started, in a nutshell. But look how like this is I think this is the remaster. Yeah, because it's the remastered version, because I play on the Xbox Game Pass, so there shouldn't be guys jumping down at us. Wait, we can go. No, yeah, so the Xbox Game Pass, man, because I know some people get a little bit iffy about it, but I'm like, it's a Game Pass, and I don't know, I like it because it's just like I pay, you know, for Australian money for the Xbox Game Pass on PC, it's $10. It was $10 or $15, one of the two. But then you get access to all the games like this and everything that comes out. It's like when I did, I can't even think of it. I did a video on the main channel because this is the second channel that I have. What was it called? The Automaton? No, I can't remember what it was called. I can't get in the hole now. There we go. The Adam Fall one. Yeah, that's it. Adam Fall. Yeah, I played that down here through this wall or this door. But yeah, like I just play it because it's like you get access to this type of stuff. And I think it is fantastic. I think it's good value for $1. Like any game that comes out and you're on PC or Xbox, I always recommend looking on the Game Pass because they'll announce it. Like Doom, the new Doom that came out was called Dark Ages. Yeah, they came out on Game Pass, man. And like I played that and I'm like, I was loving it, bro. You know what I mean? Like it's just things like that. Like it's just, I think it's good because obviously they bought a lot of the studios up. Yes, I understand. Like kind of a bit, it kind of feels like they're monopolizing in a way, but it's nice because then we can play games like this if they buy the studio, remaster the classics, or they port them up, and then we can play these classics again, you know, and relive the good old days of this nostalgia. Because I remember playing this, I never got past the first part. I got to the first fight and couldn't do it, and I got pissed off, and then I was like, yeah, this game is shit. But the nostalgia of it, because it makes me think like, yes, I never played past the first boss fight, but I still have the nostalgia of like those days as a kid. You know what I mean? That's why I love playing games, because I have the nostalgia of like how innocent it was when I like would play like Halo with my cousins, like Combat Evolve, and they'd beat me all the time. And then my dad bought me an Xbox. I was very fortunate as a kid because they were expensive too, the Xboxes, especially back then. And then I played it on Legendary because I wanted to be good. And then that's when I kind of got the little bug of like, I have to play games and I don't like being shit at them. And then I beat them and they got really pissed off because on Legendary on Halo back then, that was hard. Today on Legendary, it's actually not hang on, is there a box down there? Just checking. No, there's not. Hang on. Give me a second. Oh, I might have to. I gotta get me stuff right, actually pop a green screen so I can actually do green screening properly. But for now, you guys are gonna have to have background just because I know that it's gonna get like on the top right corner. That's where I put myself. It's probably out of the way. But if I had myself green screen, I probably could put it more on the bottom right and be less thing. So I don't know. I can't remember. Oh yeah, so I'd play with my cousin and stuff like that, and I got good at it. And then they got pissy because in the Legendary version it was hard. So you know, I utilized my like frags and fighting people because they'd team up. They'd do free for all, and then they would team up on me because I was also easy to kill back then. And then I got to a point where I'd utilize my, what's it called again? Oh, come on. Hang on, I'm trying to concentrate at the same time. I'm having trouble. Okay, now we can talk. I gotta see if I can move that button or something like that. But that's just normal karma. I don't know what my buttons are. That just pulls up that. All right, yeah. So I used to play with my cousin, then I started to utilize like frags and actually started getting good with the guns because you had to be good with the guns playing it through Legendary because I went through the whole thing. And then Halo 2 on Legendary, holy shit! That Halo 2 Legendary, the hardest shit out of all the Halos. It's one of the hardest Halos to do. And then if you get the remastered version and then you do all the skulls, it's worse twice again. I don't know why Halo 2 is just the hardest. I think at this point, from memory, it's like one of the hardest to actually beat. Let's just say from 1 to 4, because realistically after 4, it kind of went a bit iffy, and then you have the new one, which is Infinite. That one's not too bad, but it's just, they're trying to revive and try to carry the story on, which I understand because it's such a good franchise. But it's like, sometimes I feel they're beating a dead horse, you know what I mean? There's only so much you can do with it. We're gonna jump down this lower right side.